Welcome back to TMZ Live. It seems like we've been talking about this for years. It's really only months, I think. But
no,
Mayweather.
It's been a year.
When Mayweather and McGregor finally going to happen. I'll admit it. I was a couple of months ago one of the guys saying it's never going to happen. Let's stop talking about it.
It's amazing it's going to happen.
But it is going to happen. It's going down Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Live on Showtime pay-per-view.
So this is really happening. Yeah. I mean, and when you think
12
about
rounds,
it, this is not
super
just
welterweight match.
These are not slackers. I mean, we are talking about the legendary boxer. I mean, one of maybe the greatest boxer of our time, certainly, against really, I think you could call him the all-time MMA great.
Oh yeah,
he's in contention for that.
Yeah.
So the question: does Conor McGregor have a fighting chance? Get it? Does he have a fighting chance to win this thing? Against Floyd Mayweather, who is 49-0.
There could be a way. He
was like Conor McGregor, super confident.
When they had the last news conference?
This is the best.
You saw when we actually just showed you the video where they were face to face.
You didn't hear it.
You didn't hear what was being said there. Listen to this. They were, of course, mic'd, and we got the audio.
Head off the canvas. And the new king of boxing. This is Bruce Lee.
I'm telling you, man, even when he knows that people in the audience can't hear it, Conor McGregor can't help but be a showman.
Conor McGregor is one of the great showmen ever in a contact sport like this.
In any sport.
He just is. He's an incredible showman. The question is it going to translate?
Right. Being a showman, does that mean he can actually win? So
let's bring in somebody who knows a thing or three about MMA and about using your fists to win a fight.
Yeah.
It's Brendan Schaub. I've been a fan of his for a long time when he was fighting for UFC. He has strong opinions about what Conor McGregor can and can't do. And he joins us right now. Brendan, welcome to TMZ Live.
What's going on, guys?
So what do you think?
Man, I think this mainstream media and the narrative that they're playing that Conor doesn't stand a chance, they just don't know what they're talking about. Don't get me wrong, you know, Floyd Mayweather's 49-0 for a reason, and he's beat some of the best boxers in the world, and he is one of the best of all time. But you got to realize, no one knows what Conor's going to do on Saturday night. No one knows, including the mainstream media, including Floyd Mayweather. So if Conor goes in there and fights like a traditional boxer, yeah, he's going to get outclassed. He's not. He's going to fight like a mixed martial artist in there, which is, you know, I think hard for people.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
Right. How does that look different? Just because he can't use his feet, obviously. So how does that look different?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it means his stance. So he's not going to have a narrow stance. He's going to have a wide stance. He's constantly going to be switching from southpaw to orthodox. He's going to mix it up. So he's not going to be in that boxing range, which Floyd Mayweather's used to. And then you got to remember, too, the best thing about MMA going into a boxing match is when they do get in close, that's where we excel. So he's the bigger guy. He can get an underhook. He can wear Floyd Mayweather out inside that tough clinch. So does Conor have a chance? 100%. Is he going to win? That's a whole nother thing. But I think in those early rounds, Conor's going to do things that Floyd has not seen. So the question is, how long is it going to take Floyd Mayweather to download the movement of Conor McGregor? 1 round? I don't think so. 4 rounds? I highly doubt it. I think around round 6 to 8, Floyd's going to be able to download this kind of movement that Conor's doing that he's never seen before and start going to work. Now, before those rounds, does Conor land some good shots? I think he does. And with 8-ounce gloves, he can do some damage.
How can he land? I mean, look, Floyd is known as a defensive genius and has fought boxers who...
But he hasn't fought MMA guys.
I know what he's saying about, and I agree with you, that actually probably will be confusing for Floyd at first, but, I mean, none of those boxers, they couldn't get in. Like, boxers who were fast, who had power, and they couldn't get in on him. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe just the difference visually for Floyd will be too much for him to, you know, to fend it off.
Yeah, again, when you say all those guys, you know, 49 guys before Conor McGregor couldn't get in and do anything, again, that's traditional boxing. And if you look at boxing, it's been around for how long? You know, we know what makes a good boxer. We know how to train a good boxer. What we don't know is how a mixed martial artist with the speed, the movement, the awkwardness of Conor McGregor would do against a traditional boxer.
Hey, Brendan,
that's what makes this interesting.
We're out of time. I want to add one thing. You guys train, you know, for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and you train to mix it up, you know, with all sorts of things, taking it to the mat, doing all sorts of things. Can Conor McGregor, in the heat of battle, stop from doing a spinning kick just because it's what he's... No, I'm actually serious. Just because it's almost instinctive when this is what he's learned over many years?
Yeah, you know, I get this question a lot, but the thing is Conor McGregor is a martial artist first. I don't think you'd ever disrespect the art of boxing and the entire fan base.
No, I'm just saying almost instinctively. I'm not saying...
Because you know what my instincts are, and including I think any fighter in the world, is $100 million. If he were to do anything, if he were to do anything dirty as far as a knee or an elbow, he would lose all his money. That was the first stipulation in the contract when he signed it. So
well, that's a good point.
He's not that stupid.
That's a good answer.
That's the best instinct to have of all. Yeah. Walk away with $100 million.
Hey, Brendan, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Make sure to subscribe to TMZ Live to keep up to date on the latest entertainment news.
And if you want to keep watching, click on one of these videos right now.